What is the best robot vacuum cleaner and mop for 2026? I've purchased over 200 robot vacuum cleaners, and I'm going to show you what is the best one that can vacuum and mop your house at the same time. Hello everyone, I'm Just a Dad, and this is Home of the Honest Review. So what is the best robot vacuum and mop combo for 2026? Well, that is going to be the Mova V50. Right here I have it. Now, this is not like a 1 month and I love it. I've had this robot for almost 1 year and I absolutely love it. It has scored the highest on my scoring system, which you're going to see my scorecard later here in the video, but I absolutely love the Mova V50. Now, full disclosure, I do use affiliate links. So if you purchase this product using a link in my description or on my website, justadadapproved.com, I do earn a small commission from that sale. Now, let's get started. Now, the prices I may talk about, they can change at any time, but when the Mova V50 is on sale for $699, which it is today when this video was made, that's $700 for a robot vacuum cleaner. The best part is it comes with $200 of accessories. All of this that you see here is $200, and I am going to be needing to use this during the lifetime of this robot in its first year. So $700 minus $200 of all the accessories, that's a $500 robot. This robot has features that some of the robots that I've purchased for $1,500, $1,600 have. That's why this robot is such an amazing robot, because it actually does a great job of cleaning, and the price point, and it comes with accessories, $200 worth of accessories. Now, the best place to find everything about this robot, everything that I'm going to talk about in this video, is my website, justadadapproved.com. There you can see my top list. You can see which ones I recommend, the ones that are currently undergoing testing, when the sales are, and how to maintain these robots. justadadapproved.com. Now in this video, I'm going to show you some testing that we did here at the studio, but a lot of the footage of it is at my home where it actually cleans our home. We do not use a vacuum cleaner anymore or a mop. This has taken the place of both of those. This is also a robot that I have recommended to my friends and family, and I've recommended it now for almost a year, and I've received hundreds of emails from people thanking me for recommending the Mova V50. They absolutely love this robot vacuum cleaner, and I think you're going to love it too. Let's get started. The Mova V50 has been doing a good job of vacuuming up this room. Nice straight lines. It's able to navigate underneath the puzzle table over here. I love how it can leave its mop pads back at the base station. I love coming home to straight lines in my carpet. The Mova V50 does a really good job of vacuuming, and you can see exactly where it's been. The Mova V50 has a mop pad that it can extend right up against the wall. That's what you're seeing here. It does a really good job of getting your entire floor clean because it can extend one of those mop pads. The Mova V50 has an excellent carpet sensor in it, and it can determine exactly where the carpet is in the map. Once it determines where the carpet is, then it can extend that mop pad right up against the carpet and not get your carpet wet. This way it gets your entire hardwood floors clean, but it doesn't get the carpet wet by putting the mop pad on the carpet. This is a really hard thing for robot vacuum cleaners to do, and the Mova V50 is one of the best at doing it. So this is the true test. Let's see exactly how dirty the water is. Wow, that is really dirty water. And don't forget your denture cleaning tablet to prevent odor. Let's check the Mova V50 obstacle avoidance. It's doing a really good job. That cable on the wall and on the floor is one of the hardest things to avoid. These obstacles are low to the ground, which is especially hard for a robot vacuum cleaner to avoid. But the Mova V50 just does a really good job. This way it can continue to clean your home. Now this is one area where the Mova V50 does struggle. Whenever it lowers the LiDAR to go under furniture, it does an okay job. The cleaning pattern is not quite as good when the LiDAR is raised. Roborock does a little bit better job of actually cleaning under furniture for a low profile robot vacuum cleaner. The Mova V50 does an okay job at this. All right, let's replace the dust bag. We're going to pull this off. It's been doing a good job. We'll go over the solution thing, but just simply pull this. Wow, this thing has done an excellent job. It's not completely full. All right, so this is the world famous, let's cut the dust bag open. This has been at my house for a month. Wow, it's dirty. I just can't believe it sometimes. Oh man, wow. Our dog is really shedding right now. That is all Fiona's hair. That's incredible. I mean, I'm just shocked. Oh no, I haven't. That's extremely dirty. So this is why it's in it has an auto empty now. Wow. So that's why I love this kit so much, because you can clean this and let it dry in the sun and then just throw another one in here. Like do this one every couple weeks. I let this go a complete month and it is so impacted with dirt. Like rotate and look at this. No hair wrap, but they're extremely dirty. I do have some new ones, so that's good. And I'm going to wipe this down. There's a little bit of hair in here, but we don't want to get this wet. Wow, that's just incredible how dirty these get. This is kind of like grease and grime, so I'll use that on. But these are incredible how dirty they get. You do have to let these dry in the sun too. Wow, that's just, they get so dirty. I think it's one of the most neglected parts. All right, let's clean the dustbin. You should probably let this dry in the sun too. When I'm in a hurry, I will blow them dry with my blowers, but they don't get completely dry. Look at the Mova V50 accessories. You get almost $200 worth of accessories. This is amazing. You get the floor cleaning solution, 3 dustbin filters, mop pads, which do wear out and you will have to change. Everything is simple to easy to use and replace. The main brush roller, the mop pads are just Velcroed on. You're definitely going to be using the 3 extra dustbin filters that it comes with. Those clog up real easy. All of this added up is $200. So that comes right off whatever the price of the robot is. So I really love the Mova app. This is what you're going to use to control your robot vacuum cleaner. Here we hit the enter button. It's very intuitive, easy to use. We can see here it's cleaned my entire home. The white lines you're seeing, that's the path that it took to clean. Now you can have it clean certain rooms. If you select the room button, it'll clean the rooms in the order in which you select them. You can go back to all if you want to clean your entire house. Up here you can do Clean Genius. That's where it's going to figure out how to clean your home. You can do custom. You can do a vacuum only event. You've got 4 levels of suction, and you even got this Max Plus suction you can turn on. If you want to do you can do a mopping only event. You can do normal or warm water mopping. You've got a slider scale for how wet you want the mop pads to be. You can also change the frequency at how often it goes back and washes the mop pads by area, by time, or by room. And you also have a route. You can pick intense, deep, or standard. We go back up here. You can do a vacuum and mop at the same time. And you have most of the same controls. 4 levels of suction, warm water, wetness level. I really like this one. You can mop after vacuum. That's a really nice. I've got max power off. And you can customize each room. You can also do a zone. So let's say there's just an area that needs cleaned. You can tell it to clean it once, 2, or 3 times. You could also pick another zone and it'll clean the zones in the order in which you pick it. And you can go back to all. I also like there's lots of settings to fine tune this for your home. We got the carpet cleaning settings. You can tell it to boost when it's on carpet, remove the mop pads. We've also got, you can put it on a schedule. I've got mine on a schedule. It's going to start at this time. It's going to do a Clean Genius, the entire home, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I can select what time and dates I want to do. Overall, this is one of the best apps I've ever used for interfacing with a robot vacuum cleaner. It lets you really... 1 year real world test results. Hassle factor 9 out of 10. This is one of the easiest ones to use. Mop performance 10 out of 10. And carpet cleaning also 10 out of 10. Hair and tangle test 8 out of 10. There was a few hair wraps. Obstacle avoidance, one of the best I've tested, 9 out of 10. This has scored the highest, 9.2 out of 10. This is definitely Just a Dad approved. What did I love about it? Comes packed with accessories. Mop's great, vacuum's great. It's a really quiet robot. What to know about it? It could go under furniture a lot better. If you're looking for this feature, Roborock does this a little bit better. This is my 2026 pick of the year. So buy the Mova V50 if you're looking for a flagship robot at a fraction of the price, has all the features of the more expensive robots. It's simple to easy to use and set up. It vacuums and mops amazing. Doing both of these right is hard to do. And it is my best overall for 2026. Now, skip this robot if you're looking for something to go under furniture. Roborock does this a little bit better. Mova V50 does an okay job at this. So after owning this robot vacuum cleaner for 1 year, even with all the new releases that have just come out, this is the robot I would buy today. Again, the best place to purchase this product is on my website, justadadapproved.com. I do use affiliate links. If you click those links, you'll be able to see the latest price for the robot. But if you click it, the product's not going to cost you anymore, but I do earn a small commission from the sale. Again, this scored the highest robot out of all the ones I've tested, 9.2. There are a lot more expensive robots that have not scored this well. So reviewing robot vacuum cleaners is what I do for a living. My promise is to you to find you the best robot vacuum cleaner for the best price. I do purchase all these robot vacuum cleaners with my own money. That way I can give you my completely honest opinion. I don't take sponsorships. Sometimes I do have to wait for the robots to go on sale. I don't get the product sent to me for free. So again, check back. My website's going to be the best place to go to. It's going to have all the latest information on robot vacuum cleaners. You're going to be able to do comparisons on there, see my actual scoring system, check out the videos. Again, I do appreciate everybody's support. If you want to learn more about robot vacuum cleaners and find out what the best dad-approved products are, make sure you follow and like for more and subscribe on my website, because when these products that I highly recommend go on sale, I send out an email. I don't send out a bunch of emails. Just when products that I love and I know are going to be good products for you, that's when I send an email out to let you know, hey, this is on sale, because sales happen at such random times now. So again, thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe button. Also check out where you can find all my approved products on my website, justadadapproved.com. You'll see a little link to it here at the end of the video. If you click on that, that's going to take you right to my website.